Man, what's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? I've been just recording my tail off. I got 4 videos that I'm supposed to be recording. I keep going with the new stuff, man. Diddy trial shocker. Cassie explosive testimony. Full transcript day 1 revealed. 4 hours ago, she put this out. Hey, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, man. Let's check this bad boy out.
Okay, guys, we have the full day of testimony from Cassie 𝗗𝗡𝗞𝗦. I did a part 1 earlier, but now I want to give you the entire thing. Let's get into it.
Let's get into
All right,
it.
so this is coming from Matthew Russell Lee over Inner City Press. I like to shout him out because he is doing the heavy lifting of putting this transcript together while he's in the courtroom. He is a well-known reporter that lives practically in the Southern District of New York.
Definitely.
So shout out to him. But let's get straight into it. And in fact, let me see. I'm going to make myself a little smaller so you guys can see the words on the screen as we go along. All rise. And so I'm not going to do every person's name throughout this. I'm going to try to do a little voice switch up so you know who is talking. So this is going to start with AUSA Emily Johnson and then Cassie 𝗗𝗗𝗡𝗏. I'm going to try to do one voice for her, one voice for Cassie, and then also the objections and all of that. Bear with me. Hopefully it's okay.
Yes, okay.
The government calls Cassandra 𝗗𝗗𝗏. And then it says here that she takes the stand extremely pregnant. How old are you? 38.
38.
What is your work? Musician and entertainer. How long were you with Sean? 10 years. Don't make fun of my voice. I'm trying. Did you get into arguments?
Excellent job.
Yes. It will result in violence, dragging. What else did he do? Stomp me in the head if I was down. How frequently was he violent? Too frequently. I would get black eyes and bruises. Let me show you a video. Now, this is the LA, the hotel, wasn't really the lobby. It was the, whatever floor they were on by the elevator banks in that hallway there. We've all seen that video. That's what she's showing. Where is this? The Intercontinental in Los Angeles. It was after a freak off. What does that entail? The hiring of an escort, setting it up. How did you feel when he first asked for it? Confused, nervous. I wanted to make him happy. Did you agree to one when he first proposed it? Yes. Then there were more. It wasn't something I wanted to do, at least not that frequently. I didn't know what no could turn into.
See, this is what the problem is right here. You saying, I didn't know what no could turn into. Oh, wait a minute, my bad. How did you feel when he first asked it? You need to start in court. You need to stand firm. I'm letting y'all know. Uncle Mike know now. You need to stand firm on what you say and listen to these words. How did you feel when he first asked for it? Confused, nervous. I wanted to make him happy. I wanted to make him happy, so I did it. Okay, that's standing firm. Did you agree to one? Did you agree to one when he first proposed one? Yes, I agreed to it. Then there were more. It wasn't something I wanted to do. At least not that frequent. Make up your mind. This is something that you didn't want to do, or you just didn't want to do it? You wanted to do it once a year. You wanted to do it, but you didn't want to do it twice a year. You wanted to do it, but you didn't want to do it 3 times a year. See, this is where you're going wrong at, people. This is where you go wrong. Then there was more. It wasn't something I wanted to do. At least not that frequent. I didn't want to do it. If I didn't want to do it, that means I don't want to do one. I don't want to do a half of one. In fact, I don't even want to think about it. This is the area you need to be in. You need to let the world know, I don't want to do it. F you. I don't care what color's in. I don't care what time of day. I don't like green eggs and ham. I don't like it on the train. You need to stand firm. Read the green eggs and ham book. Read the book. I don't like him in the air. I don't like green eggs and ham. But then at the end, he was like, oh shit, I do like them. I do like green eggs and ham. This is the prime example right here. Here we go, man. My bad.
Did you agree to one when he first proposed it? Yes. Then there were more. It wasn't something I wanted to do, at least not that frequently.
At least not that frequency. That's where you went wrong at.
I didn't know what no could turn into. What do you mean? Make him angry. What were you afraid would happen if you said no? Through time, he had blackmail materials. What did you give the government? Laptops. I've handed up a GXB. Do you recognize it? Yes, I reviewed this drive. It has communication and documents pertaining to Mr. Combs. Did you review photos on it? Yes. What's this photo? Me in 2004 with Carrie Morgan. When did you sign with Bad Boy Records? 2006. It was a 10-album deal. Did you release any after late 2006? No. Who's in this photo? Kim Porter. She was Sean's ex from before me and the mother of his children. Where did you celebrate your birthday? In this photo. In Las Vegas. Carrie Morgan was there too. We are out on his patio on my 21st birthday. VMAs. What happened then? Sean kissed me in the bathroom. I ran back to my hotel. I told Carrie. I just want to make sure I'm getting everything. Hold on. Okay. All right. When you got back to New York, when you got back to New York, I'd visit him in the Trump Hotel in Columbus Circle. His apartment was being renovated. What were you doing with your music career? Sorry, there's some typos because it's quickly typing in the court and trying to get it out.
Yeah. That's when you get back to New York. All right, let's. I'm back up a little. I'm gonna back up a little bit because I'm lost.
What were you doing with your music career? Sorry, there's some typos because it's quickly typing in the court and trying to get it out.
What were
you doing with your music career?
Yeah.
Trying to come up with a concept. Sean called all the shots. What is the age difference between you and Sean? 17 years. How did you feel when Sean invited you to hotels? Nervous. Excitement. We're going to talk about music. He introduced me to oral. Some words I'm leaving out because I keep getting flagged. So,
yes.
Oral. I didn't understand it. Did you visit Sean in Miami? Yes. I went with Carrie Morgan in Dallas, Austin. What did you and Sean do together? Adult activities, I'll say. Adult activities. He gave me blue dolphin magic pills on a boat. Had you once before taken magic pills unintentionally? Yes. How did you?
Okay, she's saying magic pills, but it's saying something else. I'm learning myself. I'm learning how to avoid certain words. We can't say certain words. You can't say, and I know you can't say certain words. I can't say them to tell you what words they are. You got to be a YouTuber, right?
Had you once before taken magic pills unintentionally? Yes. How did you take magic pills unintentionally? It was in Gatorade. When you took it intentionally with Sean, how did it feel? Like rolling. At the time, what did you think? That we were spending a lot of time together. Let me double check.
No, you're right.
Guys, sorry. I just want to make sure I'm not missing things because I missed things earlier in my update. I thought we were monogamous. Was it made public? No. I was his artist, also his family, his children. Who was linked to him publicly? Kim Porter. How did Sean treat you at this time? We had fun. What was his lifestyle like? He had all of these assistants. He could get things done. He traveled quite a bit. What's this photo?
Damn.
Sean and I at a strippy club in New York, like 2007 or 2008 Halloween. How did Sean's moods vary? Like, oh wait, he skipped something. How did Sean's moods vary day to day? When it swung, could you describe it? Anger, zoning out. How did it impact you? Greatly. The next thing I knew, I was getting hit in the face. There was also psychological messing with her head. I'm not saying certain words because they're flagging.
There you go.
There was psychological messing with my head. He'd tell me to watch my mouth, change my face. How did he keep tabs on you? We didn't live far apart. He'd send security to come find me, or a trusted assistant. Like who? David James, Christina Coram. Was your relationship exclusive? No. Did you see other men? Yes. Did Sean see other women? Yes. He said, I am Puff Daddy. I was insanely jealous. Did you move to LA with him? Yes. He wanted to be close to his kids who were there. Where did you live in LA? 875 Comstock Avenue, Wilshire Corridor condos. How tall was the building? No more than 17 floors. Where did Sean live? 200 South Mapleton. Sean would use a golf cart to get back and forth. Who paid your rent in LA? Sean, except when I had the house in Studio City. Why'd you pay then? I could afford it then, and I wanted to have some control. It was accepted. By whom? Sean.
By Sean.
How many songs did you write while with Sean? Hundreds. Most were never released. Some got leaked on the internet, some on mixtapes. How many albums on your deal were not released? 9. Did you get paid for them? No. So she says now, no. The freak offs became a job. There was no time to do anything else except. Oh wait, I'm sorry. She says, no. The freak offs became a job. There was no time to do anything else but to do them and then try to recover. How much time in your week would freak offs take? The longest was 4 days, significant periods of time. So this is when the judge says we'll break here, and then they are going to proceed into the next part. The judge says, welcome back. Welcome back. Who was your manager at Bad Boy Records?
Welcome back.
James Cruz. What did he tell you? That he was managing me with one hand tied behind his back. He had to check everything with Sean. How did you make money if your records weren't being released? I did hosting parties when Sean approved them. What comments did Sean make about your physical appearance? That I look too Mexican with my hair like that. How did he like your nails?
Wow.
White, French tipped. Hair? It varied. I shaved my head in 2009. Your body? He told me to work out, prepare for the freak offs. How did you feel about his comments? It varied. Oh, sorry.
This
What
is crazy.
else did Sean pay for? Cars. Did he give you cash? Yes, but he would take things away depending on how he felt. What else would he take away? My self-confidence. Who would take things away? Staff. I think he's using shorthand when it's like a one word. She might have said the staff or something like that. But you're getting the gist of what's going on. Well, so she says, staff. I assume staff. Objection. Jury will disregard that last answer. Who looked at your laptop and phone? Security. How long would they be gone for? However long I was being punished for. Jeez. How often were you in contact with Sean's staff? Daily. Who are in these photos? Christina Coram and Miss Fletcher. What did you call Miss Coram? KK. And who's this? D-Rock. He was Sean's security. How frequently were you in Sean's residences? All the time. Did they all have safes? Yes. What did you observe in them? Cash, jewelry, cameras, and videotapes. Guns in New York, LA, and Miami, and Alpine, New Jersey. Do you recall an incident between Sean and Suge Knight? Yes. We were having a freak off in LA, and D-Rock came in and said Suge was down at a diner. Sean drove over there. What was your reaction? I cried, said, don't do something stupid. Were you ever handed a 𝗗𝗡𝗡𝗞𝗦? Yes. We were going to a club in downtown LA. We taken mushrooms. I was high. I was told to put the 𝗗𝗡𝗡 in my bag. I was freaking out. Who was present? A driver, security, and Sean. Another time, I saw them get dressed and grab 𝗗𝗡𝗡s and leave in an SUV. How long were they gone? 30 or 40 minutes? Let me switch topics. How soon into the relationship did Sean mention voyeurism to you? First 6 months or a year? How old were you? 22. Why did you agree to a freak off? Good question. I wanted to make him happy. Where was the first freak off? One of his homes in Los Angeles. 2A-627. Who is this? The first male worker.
You go, girl. I hear you. I hear you.
Do you know his name? No. I'll call him first worker. Were you aware he was paid? Yes, to dance and to have relations with me. What? I forgot what I said earlier. Oh, what magic pills did you take?
She forgot.
I forgot my words. The unicorn kind. And alcohol before things started. Did you disguise your appearance? Sean said we would disguise ourselves. I wore a masquerade mask. What was a session in a freak off? Until the worker finished. How many sessions with the first worker? At least 2. How did you feel? I was high, so I didn't feel much. dirty and confusion, and that he was happy with me. Why did you feel you couldn't say no? I didn't want to make him angry or upset after he shared this part of himself with me. How frequent did the freak-offs become? Weekly, for a consistent amount of years. When was your last one? 2017, 2018? How long were you awake? How long were you awake during the freak-offs? I never slept. I took magic pills. The unicorn, there was a girl named Molly, and then there was Coco. Sorry, I'm not trying to make light of this. I'm just...
You go, girl. You go. You go. You go. You go. You doing a great job, and you go. You go. You go. Hey, we understand you, so you go. Do your thing like chicken wings. Do your thing, baby. Watch this, y'all.
Corn. There was a girl named Molly.
There was a girl named Molly. Escort, Molly, and cocaine. She don't want to say the words, man. Uncle Mike don't give a damn.
How long were you awake during the freak-offs? I never slept. I took magic pills. The unicorn. There was a girl named Molly. And then there was Coco. Guys, sorry, I'm not trying to make light of this. I'm just like literally laughing at myself, trying to figure out what words I need to say so I don't get hit. So bear with me. You can see it on your screen.
Talk to him quick, baby.
Do you recall all of the freak-offs? That would be impossible. Did you want to stop? Yes, I was humiliated. I didn't have those words then. I couldn't talk to anyone about it. And then she starts crying. Did you tell him you didn't want to? Yes. I brought it up gently. I didn't want him to just do it with someone else. Were you able to express your concerns to him? Objection, leading, rephrase. Why would you talk to him gently? I didn't want him to be angry. What is this? An email between me and Sean. What did you call him? Pop. Why? He asked me what I called my grandfather. I did it, but now I think it was disrespectful.
Very
Whoa,
disrespectful.
So she called him Pop, like a grandfather. That's what my children call my father, Pop. Okay.
Wow.
What did you... Oh, sorry, wrong voice. What did you write? I really need to... F. Why did you write that? Because I wanted to be with him. I'll read your messages. You read yours. Okay, so I think what this should say is that I'll read his messages, Sean's messages, and you read yours.
Okay.
You don't want to do this anymore? I'm so predictable. What do you think this meant? That he knew I didn't want to do the freak-offs anymore. But then I backpedaled. Why? To not make him angry. He could be violent. Where'd you get your outfit? Oh, the freak-off outfits. Where'd you get your freak-off outfits? Pleasure chest and elsewhere. Dog barking. Did you get piercings? Yes, Sean came with me. Which of his homes did you have freak-offs in? Miami and New York. What other homes? My homes, all but the Studio City. In what other cities? Atlanta and Ibiza. In what hotels in New York did you have freak-offs? Trump, Gramercy, the Intercontinental, 44th Street, yes. Elsewhere? Mandarin Oriental, Fontainebleau. What names were used? Jackie Starr, I used, and Frank Black. What were the supplies for freak-offs? Astroglide, baby oil, protection. Who brought the supplies? Security did. Sean's assistants. What brand of baby oil? Johnson & Johnson. How was it used? Sean said, you need to be glistening. Were there freak-offs where you ran out of baby oil? Objection, Your Honor, this is irrelevant. You all.
My bad, y'all. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at the type of questions. What's this got to do with? What the hell? Hold up. See, that's why Uncle Mike ain't understand. I mean, was there freak-offs where y'all ran out of baby oil? Bitch, what the fuck? What kind of question is that? Yes, we ran out of baby oil, or no, we didn't never run out of baby oil. What the hell? What does that got to do with? Man, y'all got it twisted.
Were there freak-offs where you ran out of baby oil? Objection, Your Honor, this is irrelevant. You also mentioned Astroglide. Same objection, irrelevant. Then the judge does a sidebar. They're back. We were just talking about Astroglide. How was it used? Lubricant. If you ran out, then what? We'd call either the staff or the bell desk and give them a tip. Were the freak-offs lit? Okay, when they said lit, I thought it meant like turned up, like lit, but I think it meant well lit, meaning was there lighting?
Lighting, yeah.
Initially, it was a candle, strong smelling, like Glade. Any other use of candle wax? A few times poured on my body. Who set the temperature of the room? Sean. I was expected to do freak-offs, even on my time of the month. Jeez. Oh
my God, that's ugly for a female. Females don't like that. They don't like that. I don't care how much a man might like it, but they don't like that.
Want to do that? No. Did you want to?
Take your time.
I don't want to say certain words. So, do you want to be squirted? Do you want to be number one, Dawn? There we go. Did you want to be number one, Dawn? Objection. Grounds? Asked and answered. Overruled. No, I did not want it. How did it feel? It was disgusting. It was so much. I choked. No one could think I wanted it. Why were you choking? There was too much number one in my mouth.
Why was you choking? You know what? See, this is why Uncle Mike ain't there. Somebody using the bathroom in my mouth. You gonna ask me why I'm choking? I get up and slap your tail. I'll come on over there and slap you right now, Your Honor, or Judge, or whoever asking that stupid question. That's a dumb question. What? That's dumb to ask that. Why are you choking? Maybe because what's going in my mouth is something that don't supposed to be there, and I ain't liking it as a human. And in fact, let me find out if you're gonna say ouch after this. Let me see something. Watch this. I get up out my seat, walk over there, and smack him. I mean, closed fist smack. Bam! Did that hurt? Ow! Now, why did you say ow? Because that hurt. I rest my case, Your Honor. Next question.
No, I did not want it. How did it feel? It was disgusting. It was so much. I choked. No one could think I wanted it. Why were you choking? There was too much number one in my mouth. We know from Carisha, Young Miami, she talks about how that Diddy likes to number one on her, and she was proud about it. which I guess that's a kink for some extreme people, but
if that's what you like,
it's in the mouth.
Like,
so did he do this to Young Miami as well? Number one in her mouth? Okay. Who else number one on you? Sean. Just Sean. Did you want Sean to number one on you? I didn't want anyone to number one on me. How often did it happen? Often enough. Oh, that's
crazy.
That's a bridge. That's a bridge too far for me right now. Sorry, guys.
Got that right. What the hell? Woosah. I'm gonna get through this. Number one, and she said that young. See, I ain't know that. That's why it's Puffy. Whoever, this is how the game is played. I'm figuring it out, y'all. Whoever allows me to have my fantasy when the cameras is not on, I will allow them to be my person, my number one when the cameras is on me, my boo. That's how Young Miami got into the spotlight, because Diddy allowed you to come take stage when I'm going to go to these big BET Soul Music Awards or whatever the hell. Y'all get what I'm saying? So I'm like, who is this girl? See what I'm saying? The more, can you say freaky? The more freaky shit you do, how about that? The more you do behind closed doors, the more they will allow you to be on that camera, on the big stage. That's what I'm getting. You understand what I'm saying? And Usher, Justin Bieber, and everybody else, Meek Mills, Rick Ross, we the best music. All of them understand, okay, how do you get into this music business? Well, let me tell you. The more ugly, freaky stuff you do behind closed doors, the more they'll let you be up front. Voila! That's it.
Which hotel charged the most for damage to the room? The Intercontinental in New York. They redecorated the whole room for ridiculous money. Back to the number one. Miss Johnson, only a few more questions. Why didn't you say no? Sorry, I gotta get more. It was obvious. I didn't want to be on the ground being number one by two men. Where did you find male workers? Initially, Craigslist. We'll break here. All right, so the judge takes a break. Now, there was one part I think I got a little wrong. We say, who else number one on you? And she said Sean, but I think it was like another, the male workers would number one on her as well. I don't know if it was number one all in her. Okay. So the judge is back. All rise. Miss Ventura, in what cities did you respond to ads on Craigslist? In New York. Did you respond to ads on Backpage as well? Yes. Who directed you to communicate?
That's probably why Backpage got shut down. They got shut down, y'all. God damn. Too much bullshit going on. So they got shut down. It was just way too much
a bullshit?
Uh-huh.
A bullshit?
Uh-huh.
A bullshit. A bullshit.
Oh my God. Let's go. Oh my God.
With workers. Objection.
Objection.
Who, if anyone, same objection, assumes a fact, not an evidence. Did you ever reach out to an escort? Had to pause, said a bad word.
Take your time.
Did you ever reach out to a worker independently? No. Did you ever not use a worker who arrived? One couldn't perform, so Sean sent him on. What was a safe worker? Not a cop. and someone who not run and tell everyone about their experience with us. Why not a cop? I learned this whole situation was not legal. Objection! Jury will disregard the last answer. How did Cash get there? It says judge, but it's Cassie. Security, or he brought it himself. The worker Dave, do you know his real name? Clayton Howard. Who is this? It's Daniel. Now, Daniel was the witness from yesterday. He was the male worker who testified. He was witness number 2. So that's who she's, Daniel Phillip. So that's who she's talking about. What service did you use? A dancer service. Do you recognize Jules? Yes. In what city did you have freak-offs with Jules? New York, LA, and Vegas. Do you know his last name? No. Who's this? I knew him as the Punisher.
The Punisher.
Did you use magic pills at every freak-off? Yes. I need to disassociate and become emotionless. Who else used magic pills at freak-offs? Sean did. Sometimes the worker. What other magic pills did you use? Special K, G, mushrooms. I'll read Sean's parts of this email. You read you. When should I take the thing? When will you be there? Oh, so she doesn't read. I don't know if she's reading there. She hasn't read the part. I don't know. Pausing you there. What did you mean? Magic pills. And then, so now the U.S. attorney is replying as him. Okay. I took mine. I'm flying. You know, he probably said, I'm flying, baby. What does he mean? He's high. Why did you take more magic pills? To not be present with the experience. Why? Because it was something I hated. How did you react to the unicorn pills in the MMA? It would make me vomit. What would he say? To continue. Did you?
And this sounds like some 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞𝗦 stuff. 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗡𝗞 be talking about this. When they vomit or whatever, you gotta keep going. Oh my God, this is some negative stuff, man. Very negative.
It would make me vomit. What would he say? To continue. Did you want to continue to have relations when you wanted to vomit? No. How did the G make?
This what kills me right here. That question right there. You get sick and throwing up and everything, and see if you want to go play basketball, football, or go play a game. See if you want to go do YouTube. See if you want to do something. See if you want to have sex. You sick. You're throwing up. You vomited. And you want to, come on, man. That's when you get up and start slapping people. Why would you ask me such a dumb question, girl? That's all. See, my stupidity level is very little, man. Get the fuck out of here. Answering dumbass questions like that. This shit is too important to be asking stupid questions. Piss me off.
Did you want to continue to have relations when you wanted to vomit? No.
Yes, I did. In fact, when I throw up, I wanna ski. I wanna bicycling and skating backwards. I wanna dance when I'm throwing up. We human. Ask me human questions, dummy. That's why I couldn't do this.
You.
Watch this.
Did you want to continue to have relations when you wanted to vomit? No. How did the G make you feel? Drunk, tipsy, and the cocoa makes my heart race. I'm not a huge fan. Mushrooms? the walls come alive.
Damn.
We'll take a break. I'm actually enjoying the judge's voice. I needed a
there
break.
you go.
Okay. Jury's back. This is 4:15 today. You may continue. When the magic pills ran out, how did you know who to reach out to? Sean would tell me. During the session, how would you know to move to the next step? Sean. What would happen after the worker finished on you? Sean would want it put on his body in the next room. So when the worker skeeted on her body, Diddy would, I guess, want her to scoop it up and come put it on his body in another room. Did you do that? I did. Where? Usually on his tatas. Did you want to do that?
Nipples.
No. Like, between the pee. But I think I could say it like that while I'm talking.
Did you feel?
Between that and then him wanting another man's excrement on his tatas, on his body.
Take your time. Take your time.
How did you feel? I was an object, being heavily objectified by men. Sometimes he would watch by FaceTime. Were some sessions recorded on your devices? Because they were there. If you saw them on your device, what would you do? I would delete them. Why? They were disgusting. I never wanted anyone to see them. Were Sean's devices used sometimes? Yes. I asked him to delete them. Did he? I don't know. Did you ever leave a freak off before it was over? Yes. At the Century City Intercontinental, I finally had a premiere coming up and I didn't want to mess it up. But Sean hit me. At what point did Sean hit you? Between sessions. What happened next? I got to the elevator. Next thing I knew, I was thrown to the ground. Who threw you to the ground? Sean. He grabbed me by my neck and my hoodie. Let me show you the video. That's the video.
Right. Everybody seen the video.
Trying to use the hotel phone. What is Sean doing? Taking my phone and bag. We'll break for the day. All right, guys. I tried to do it. Tried to give you the reading, the dramatic
Excellent
reading.
job.
I'm going to do this for every single witness. I still got to catch up to witness 1 and witness 2. I tried doing this whole AI voice thing and it absolutely did not work. So we're going to just have to bear with my voice, just reading this out loud for you guys. I will be following up tomorrow. I'll try to do a half day and then I'll do a full day of the testimony just to wrap it all up. But I know a lot of you cannot wait until the end of the day. So I will try to midday give you that update once they take a break and give you the whole transcript. So make sure you are subscribed, hit that notification bell. I don't know, guys. This is just day 1. This is her first time talking about it. And a lot of this is really gross. Really gross. I'm assuming they're going to get more into the freak offs. I'm thinking so. And I am wondering if Cassie witnessed him, because there's a lot of allegations. I'm not saying it's real or substantiated, but there are a ton of allegations that Diddy liked to freak off directly with men. That's all over the place. I just look it up. Again, we don't have evidence of that. I don't know if they're going to introduce it here. I don't know if she's going to testify to it or if she ever witnessed it. But that's been going out there. It's alleged in the Little Rod lawsuit, and other witnesses, people who have been involved, have spoken out throughout the years involved in this type of activity. It's a lot. And then with him wanting the excrement after the guy finished to be on him, this is another level. It's not just being normal freaky. Like he's gone. Like this is just wild. But anyway, guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next one.
Wow, man. Hey, come on, dog. Oh my God, I don't know what to say. Only thing I do know what to say is Diddy's a freak. Diddy want a male escort to #1 and Cassie, on Cassie, in her mouth, all this stuff. Then you want Cassie to scoop it up some kind of way. I guess you use a cup or something. I don't know. I mean, because if I scoop water up in my hands, yaps and stuff, man, I can't hold the water in my hand. And the #1. And put it on his nipples. Yeah, man, they put it on his nipples, y'all. So Diddy and Meek Mills, Rick Ross, and We the Best Music. Y'all been behind doors doing some freaky stuff. And the world knows it now. Because that dude, I keep forgetting his name, that went to the hotel and chopped off Diddy's head. Swing! So waka! Chopped off Diddy's head. That dude was shooting him, running from the police. Man, dude, I'm surprised they didn't kill you, man. You was shooting a gun. Why you ain't had no shoes on? That's the part I can't understand. Why you ain't had no shoes on, man? You talking about dumb robbers and dumb bad people. But anyway, why are you in the Trump hotel? They don't caught you, now you being interrogated. And you in there talking about some, yeah, you know, Rick Ross and Callie, see, they all gay. They all gay, dog. And I was a slave to them. See, you know, I'm black myself, so you know I ain't racist. What the hell is you talking about, bruh? And the police officers sitting there listening to him while he got on this little hotel robe. Y'all seen it. I know y'all seen it. I started putting this stuff together. See, Diddy was a freak. He like males and females. Diddy problem is he get a sexual rise out of males, girls and boys. And he's tired. Once upon a time in any relationship, sex get boring. I try to make sure she ain't hear me. You hear me? You heard what I said? You heard me? She ain't hear me because she ain't beating me up by now. But in any situation, man, you gotta put spice. You gotta put more spice into the relationship. And Diddy was running out of spice, man. You done did everything. You started having S with animals. You start filming other people having S with animals. That's when that horse tranquilizer started coming in. You needed more powerful drugs to get these people to do type of. Diddy is a freak, young. When I say freak, he loved to love. He loved to love the S word. I'm trying to cover up some stuff. Anyway, long story short, Diddy, see, he learned how to capitalize off of other men wanting. Club Shay Shay want a 19-year-old. Look, I want a 19-year-old, but I don't want to get in trouble, man. Well, give me $2 million. I'll find you one, girl or boy, whatever. That's what Diddy was doing, man. And some of the people he was blackmailing. Y'all know that. But none of this got anything to do with his case. So they trying to stick him with something. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I think the brother is not gonna get off. Right now they got 5. I think they got more than 5. But I'm gonna stay with 5. All you need to be is found guilty on one thing out of 5. You feel me? Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.